Good evening. Police are reappealing for assistance in locating a man known to frequent Port Kembla. Marshal Samways is wanted on numerous outstanding warrants for breaching his obligations under the Child Protection Register. The 25-year-old has been wanted since early May. If you have any information, you're urged to contact Crime Stoppers. A man has been charged with fraud in the Illawarra. Police allege the 31-year-old stole $311,000 during the sale of 6 properties between August 2021 and February this year. The money was expected towards other vendors involved in the sale. He faced court today and was released on bail. And Shoalhaven could soon have a new suburb. City Council is proposing to use the Moss Vale Road Urban Release Area for the site. You can have your say on the new name at the Geographical Names Board website. Getting to a top of 17 degrees tomorrow. Good evening. Ballarat's ambulance station is getting a major upgrade in a bid to improve working conditions for our health workers. It'll feature a new area for intensive care paramedics and improved training facilities to bolster staff numbers. The Health Minister says a modernised station will ensure locals get the best life-saving care. 3 communities in Hindmarsh are sharing in nearly $400,000 to create new and improved libraries. Rainbow and Nil are set to benefit from the program. The Mayor says it'll help the Wimmera stay connected and share a love of learning. And Daylesford could be the home of Australia's next big thing. The town has made a shortlist of just 4 locations around the country looking to claim. The Big Rainbow is part of a collaboration between the LGBTQI+ and First Nations communities, creating a beacon for diversity and self-expression. Showers expected for tomorrow. Have a good night. Good evening. 2 brand new multi-million-dollar ambulance stations are coming to Inglewood and Rochester this year. They're being built in a bid to improve working conditions for our health workers. It'll feature a new rest area for hard-working paramedics to recuperate. La Niña conditions have helped fill reservoirs across the central north, but experts are still worried. Coolabin water is currently holding 10 gigalitres more than it was this time last year. But the Executive General Manager says climate change and unprecedented regional growth is still putting pressure on local water supply. And a speeding driver in Swan Hill has made the mistake of overtaking a police car. Patrol officers clocked a ute driving at nearly 130 kilometres an hour. When they stopped the vehicle, they found the 31-year-old man, who happened to be a disqualified driver, was also allegedly drinking alcohol behind the wheel. Hello again. A group of Ngunnawal traditional owners are looking to get official land rights over the ACT. Ngunnawal Nation Traditional Owners Network Group has declared its intention to lodge a native title claim over the entire ACT and parts of New South Wales. It comes on the 30th anniversary of the Mabo decision. There's already a 99-year joint management lease in place with the ACT government and the Ngunnawal people. There's hope Bungendor's new $1 million playground will become a draw card for the town. The playground features a rural-themed climbing space, sand and water play areas and wheelchair-accessible spinners. There's also barbecues and a shelter area. And a Ferrari driver's had his licence suspended after being clocked at 204 kilometres an hour on the Hume Highway at Goulburn. Police also found the luxury car was unregistered. The 42-year-old has been ordered to front court. Hello again. Drivers are being warned to slow down after an 18-year-old was caught going more than 140 kilometres an hour. Wellington Highway Patrol detected a vehicle more than 40 k's over the limit in a 100 zone on Terralgan-Nafu Road in Glengarry North. The female driver was issued a $682 penalty notice and had her licence suspended for 6 months. Police warned they're taking a zero-tolerance approach to this kind of behaviour. A $16 million redevelopment is in full swing at Merivale Private Hospital thanks to La Trobe Health Services. The member for Morwell attended the work site this week, which will help improve patient experiences and services. He says this will allow residents the opportunity to have a choice when it comes to their health needs. And a new government task force is working to change the standard for rehoming pets. The group will be working to introduce new standards. Good evening. Hunter residents will now be able to have their say on the application of the Mount Pleasant mine expansion near Muswellbrook. A public hearing will be held by the Independent Planning Commission on July 7 and 8. The panel will conduct the public hearing via video conference with registered speakers taking part remotely. To register to speak there, head to the IPC's website. The expansion would extend the life of the mine by 22 years and allow it to mine deeper for coal. Meanwhile, with the looming closure of Lake Macquarie's Araring Power Station, the region's state Labor MPs are ramping up their calls to install a large standby network battery at the Old Namora Power Station site. Origin Energy says its plant is now running out of coal supply thanks to local mine issues. And keep your eyes peeled for this noxious fever tree breed after 2 were discovered on the Central Coast, sparking a biosecurity warning.